Feeling alone, kinda misty, waiting now.
Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you are new. Today we are working in the dining room and I am so excited about that. So the dining room sits in between the kitchen and the living room. We've already done the kitchen and we've already done the cocoa bar, which is aligned with the dining table. So now we're going to move over to the dining table. In my past homes, I've always had a dining room and an eat-in kitchen. I always set up the dining room very festive. I always do a beautiful tablescape. And then in the kitchen, I always do just like a centerpiece. I wanted to keep that tradition alive even though we are in a small apartment. I really enjoy the look of a set table for any season. But I do want to mention to somebody who may be hosting for the first time and are just looking for ideas on how they could set their table or how they could create a beautiful tablescape or a simple tablescape, whichever you prefer, just know that if you are somebody who serves a buffet style meal, you can be pretty elaborate with your tablescape. You don't have to worry too much about the extras. The only extra things that I put on a table when I serve buffet is the gravies and maybe the breads, like bread plates and that kind of thing. But if you are somebody who likes to bring the food to the table, then you want to make sure you're creating something that can be easily removed the day of the meal. So today I'm doing something that would sit on the table as if we were doing buffet. And then in the evenings when Ernie and I eat, we just kind of shove them off to the side. We have our meal and then we pull it back in, or I pull it back in. Just because I really enjoy having every inch of my living spaces decorated. I just think that it just makes me happy. And I'm using the dishes that I found that I feel are Disney inspired, and it just, they just make me so happy. So I do want to take a minute to let you know that today's video is in collaboration with my sweet friend here on YouTube, Faith, over at Faith's Life. Faith shares a lot of the same things that I do here on YouTube: cleaning, cooking, DIYs, decorating, all the good stuff. She is a mama to two and she is married, and she loves all things home as well. I reached out to her and asked her if she wanted to do a collab with me this season, and she agreed, and so I was super excited. So today we are doing a tablescape. If you're coming over here from Faith's channel, hi, my name is Anna, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. I do all things homemaking here on this channel. I do cooking, cleaning, DIYs, decorating, which is my favorite. And we are getting ready to move out of California to Tennessee into a beautiful new home. I have so much decorating coming up. Oh my gosh. So you're gonna wanna stick around. Make sure to click that subscribe button and make sure to click the bell. I'm gonna wait, do that right now. Are you done? Good. Make sure to click that because we are going to be sharing a lot, and we want to make sure that you guys are back here to watch everything that we do to that new build. Anyways, I'm excited to get this table decorated. Let's get into it. Okay, the first thing that we're going to start with is this garland that I found. This is the Hearth and Hand from Magnolia 6-foot garland with berries, and it was $24.99. So we're gonna start with this, and I kind of toyed with the area of having the garland lay down on the table like this, or should I kind of bunch it up and make it, you know, like a, kind of like this here. You see what I'm saying? But what I've done is I've pulled the table away from the wall to make this a true two-seater table. So what I'm able to do is drop the garland down on that end and drop the garland down on this end. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fluff it up and make sure that it's sitting right. Kind of bending it around the end of the table so that it, you know, hugs it and doesn't really, can't really go anywhere. Don't forget to fluff your garland. That's what gives it more presence if you're going to use it as a table runner. Make sure to fluff it. Now I'm going to play around with these battery operated lights. These are left over from my Christmas, or from my fall decor. So I think, oh, there we go. You can't really see, it's lit, but we're gonna go ahead and place those in here, and we're just gonna play with it. I'm not really sure how. I know that all the elements that I want to put in here are gonna look great, so it's just a matter of how I'm going to place them. I'm loving that. I think that that looks so pretty. It's so simple and so pretty. And I think that it's so important to pay attention to these types of details, especially if you're going to be hosting a dinner or a lunch or a breakfast, whatever it is that you do in your home. It just makes people feel special, and it's just so fun to sit around these types of things having a meal. They're also conversation starters. Now I picked up these reindeer, 2 of these from the, let's see, Wonder Shop at Target, and they were only $5. Let's see if I can get a shot of that price. There we go, $5. And they're very lightweight. They're not heavy at all, and I love them. So we're gonna go ahead and try and utilize those there. So I placed one facing that way and one facing that way so that all your guests can enjoy. And that's another thing about, that is another tip that I can give you when creating a centerpiece, a runner, any kind of interest down the center of your table. Make sure that your guests on both sides are going to enjoy the exact same view. So if I would have had this one facing that way, the guest on this side would be staring at the rump and the guest on this side would be looking at 2 faces. So this just adds a little bit of interest, and it lets everybody around the table enjoy what you're creating. Now, you can leave this as is, but I always tend to add to my garlands, especially in a runner on a table. So we're gonna go ahead and add some more interest and beef up the areas. I picked up these picks, and these are also, let's see, they were in the Magnolia or Hearth and Hand or whatever that's called, $3 a pick. And I liked them because of the different types of greenery. So you have the pine and you have the cypress and then you have the berries. So that adds a little bit of interest. And then it's all fluffable. So you can move it, take something that comes out of the box this thin and fluff it out to this size. So this is why fluffing is important. So we're gonna add some of these to the runner. added just the perfect amount of interest on the centerpiece. So now we're gonna work on our table setting. I'm gonna start off with just a simple white linen placemat. And it's got a little bit of detail on it, a little bit of interest. I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and place these first. I love how those look. Okay, I could just put my plates on top of that, but I think that it's just too, even the plates that I got have color in them. You need to ground them. So that is what we're going to do. So I picked these up. They're Cypress and Kirkland's Home, $8.99. So we're gonna go ahead and use these as our chargers. And instantly you see that there is some interest now on top of the plain old white placemat, but we are keeping in theme with our runner. So we've got the green, we got the white, we got the white, we got the green. So now let's pull some red into here. These were in my haul and I love them so much. I love the detail, the scallop detail. I love that it's gold rimmed. Let's see if I can get a shot of that. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try and get a close-up shot, but I love them. They add some whimsy and they make me feel like Disneyland. I just love them. So let's go ahead and place those. Ah, so pretty, doesn't it? I just love them. Now I could leave it like that, right? But we're not going to. I also picked up the coordinating dishes or salad plates that went with it. They're just a little bit different. Again, the scallop detail and the gold around the rim. So we're gonna go ahead and place these now. Those are so pretty, aren't they? It's looking so cute. Okay, so on a dining table, you know those pockets of spaces where I said we could put gravy and you know, maybe some extra like bread baskets, butter, that type of thing. If I was setting a table for a family, I would certainly leave those pockets empty, but just to give you guys some ideas of some things that you could put in those empty pockets on a dining room table to really fill it up and make it more cozy. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fill those spots up with some things, some ideas that I came up with that I think that are perfect. So I have the little teacup and tea saucer that match or coffee, that match the place setting, and I have the coffee teapot. So I'm just gonna play around with it on the table and see how I want to place it. Okay, I don't hate that at all. So when you're setting a table, you have to think about who's coming over, how many people, what the purpose of the table setting is going to serve. Will you be sitting and having coffee afterwards, you know, having dessert afterwards at the same table? Is it one of those meals that are very casual where after everybody's done eating, they go unbutton their pants and watch a Christmas movie? Or are you having people over and the meal is continuous? So you're gonna have dinner or soup and salad and dinner, and then you're going to have some coffee and you're gonna have some dessert. Sometimes as a hostess, it's nice to set the table up so that some of that work is already done for you. So that is why I chose to put the coffee cups here and the coffee pot or tea, you know, whichever you'd like, here, not only because it's pretty and it completes a set, but also as an idea to show you that that has coffee in it. Maybe, you know, maybe I can offer my guests some coffee or some tea while they're having their meal or what have you, but it serves a complete purpose. So now I'm gonna put something over here because I feel like that's the end of the table, you know, where we're gonna have stuff. And so I'm going to add a little whimsy here. Okay, I have this, and this would be perfect to add bread to keep it from going stale, or maybe some tea cookies or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and place that over on that end of the table. Okay, we are not done. We are almost done. I'm not going to put silverware out. That's just a little overkill, but you guys know how to do that. So I am going to put out some napkins, and we're going to do quite a cute fold on them. So I have these white napkins, a little wrinkled right now, but that's okay. And they match my placemats. They have the same detail on the edge. Love them. And then I have these really cute Christmas tree napkin rings. So I'm going to show you how we're going to fold. I'm going to show you how we're going to fold our napkin. I think that everybody should have their own fold. This might quite possibly be my signature fold from here on out because it's so stinking adorable. Of course, I searched YouTube and I came across a channel, and I will make sure to link it down below, that shows all sorts of different ways you can fold napkins, and it walks you step by step on how to do that so that you guys can go watch it and choose your napkin fold for this holiday season. Let's go ahead and get ours folded. I'm gonna take you guys, get a close-up of how I do it. It's so cute.
Wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you, You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belt. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. I pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you. Oh, it's such a charm, got you up in my arm. There's nobody at the door. You said I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present, come over.
I want to thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope that this tablescape inspired you to create something beautiful in your own home, whether it be for 2 or 20. I think that this tablescape can be made to fit any size table. In this instance, it's a small round table for 2, but you could certainly extend it to a much larger table. One of the things that I found during decorating, especially for the seasons, is to pick a color, pick a theme. It just makes it a lot easier when you're shopping or when you're pulling items out of your bins that you might want to use. It makes it easier. We have one more video coming up next week. We are going to be tackling this living room and getting it all decked out for Christmas. So hopefully you guys will come back and watch that video. Thank you again for hanging out with me. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.